team took the enemy flag.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Back to base with it!
Enemy flag returned.
You're exposed.
Nice play by Furiously. There's so many little things that he's applying to just outmaneuver and mind game his opponent here. When he sets down the flag, he uses this pillar to cut his line of sight, and he keeps that line of sight cut as he hugs the wall sprinting out of the fight. He then turns out to the left and drops, which this is a bit of a mind game in itself. That left corner is a sneaky spot, a good spot to hide if you've got no other option. His opponent might feel encouraged to check that spot while he's currently under the map. Good timing with the grapple, too. Gives him time to get his shields back as he very carefully guides this grapple up into the clamber. Good precision here with the right stick. He's turning out to the left and then gently turning back in. He can also use his left stick out on a diagonal to the left to support him as he climbs up here. Technically speaking, if he's really nerdy, what he could do is time a crouch and cancel the grapple, and with good timing, he might be able to sail right over top of the edge and skip this clamber and shoot right away. Either way, clearly this is very effective. Good fundamentals here as well, as he just uses his left stick, his strafe to support his aim, saves his jump for the final kill shot, and then this grapple rotation, everybody should be pulling this off. He sprints, aims the grapple at the floor, and then hits jump grapple together at the same time. Right before he hits floor, he holds down crouch to slide. The later you hit crouch, the farther you're going to go with that slide. He also holds the pickup button so that he picks up the flag the moment he touches it. He then hits jump to jump out of that slide, carry the momentum. Beautiful little run with the flag here, too. Of course, juggling it to move faster and hugging his corners. Notice he looks slightly down as he juggles the flag, so he doesn't toss it quite as far. He can keep it close to him and very carefully guide it through these corridors and cut them as quickly as possible.
Ownership failed.
This play from Native is ridiculous, and that's also why I like it. Now, pardon me, but this is going to sound like a skateboard move. He's hitting a curb slide 180 repulse jump into an OS pickup and then kills 3 players with the help of a teammate. The last kill, he straight up outshoots this guy cross map. Look at this. Gets low, nails his shots. Nasty play. As you can probably tell, this is not easy to do. It's also risky as hell. A slight mistake, and he burns a repulse, misses the OS, and looks like a total bot. But if you want to try it, here's how it works. Now, this first jump onto the head of the dummy, this is a process in itself. You'll see he's actually pushing his body against the dummy so he can very precisely land a jump onto its head. Once he stands on the head, he very carefully shimmies forward. He wants to stand on the front edge of this dummy. Because the dummy's so tall, the only way to curb slide off it is to stand on the front edge and to fast fall off it. You got to be on the edge of an object to fast fall. And note that he's also lining up this slide on a diagonal so that he's facing this little ditch. There's a divot right in front of the dummy that has a bit of a downward slope that will support the slide, basically. So there's 2 lineups kind of happening. Once he's set, he then very quickly hits sprint and perfectly times crouch right before he hits the floor. That'll send him out. I recommend you learn the first half of this by itself before you even worry about repulsing. But once you hit it, he turns around, doesn't look too low. Remember, he can't look too low while he's setting up the repulse or he'll go too high. Hits jump repulse, holds crouch in the air to tuck in his legs, holds the pickup button so he picks up OS and swaps it out with the repulse because he still has one. And then he has to hit the activate for the OS, and then he can go off and make a play. So just to put all this together, he jumps, lands on the head of the dummy, lines himself up, and then very quickly he'll sprint, crouch, turn around, jump, repulse, crouch, pick up OS, jump, activate OS. Sounds easy enough, right? And then makes a play. And then he gets this outshot here across map, right? He's half shields, ducks down, gets low and crouch. Once again, left stick to support the aim here. Beautiful shots as he knocks that guy out of scope, wins the fight. What a play.